The film opens with Stefani, a science teacher and housewife who lives happily with her husband, Michael, and their only daughter, Nicole. Their marriage is running smoothly, although Michael often comes home late at night due to work. Stefani hasn't been intimate for a long time, as her husband always refuses, claiming he's tired. Stefani's peaceful life is disrupted when a transfer student named James enters her class. Initially, James seems quiet, but his gaze on Stefani feels different. Soon, Stefani invites her students to participate in a forest research project as part of a school project. The trip also includes Richard, a fellow teacher who secretly has feelings for Stefani. Richard often acts overly familiar, making Stefani uncomfortable. Linda, her best friend and guidance counselor at the school, has long known about Stefani's situation, including her marital problems. In the forest, the students study various types of plants, then continue their journey to the beach. They stay at an inn. While Stefani is alone, she feels someone watching her. Sure enough, it's James. The incident shocked Stefani, who fell and was injured. James immediately helped and treated her. They were carried away by the atmosphere, and almost did something they shouldn't have. This encounter marked the beginning of James' obsession with Stefani. He began to show excessive attention, even painting her teacher's face. Stefani sensed danger and told Linda everything, asking that no one find out. However, the secret got out. Richard began spying on Stefani after hearing rumors that she was close to someone. That day, Richard saw Stefani with James. Essentially, Stefani considered the incident on the beach wrong and didn't want it to happen again, but James wanted to be with her. This also irritated Stefani and made her try to distance herself from him. Until one night, Stefani received a delivery of wilted and strange-looking flowers. She didn't know who sent them. Meanwhile, Richard, displeased by Stefani and Richard's closeness, threatened James to stay away from him. Disturbed, Stefani asked Linda for James's address. When she visited, she only met her mother. From her mother, Stefani learned that James lived without a father and suffered from mental illness, often experiencing rejection from women, and became obsessed with his crush. The next day, Richard asked if Stefani had received his gift. It turned out the mysterious flower was indeed from him. Linda was angry because Richard didn't know it was poisonous and had been taken from the forest. However, a dangerous incident occurred while Stefani was teaching. After drinking, she felt dizzy and fainted. Luckily, Stefani survived, although she believed it was Richard's fault. The police were called, and Richard was taken into custody. Before the matter was resolved, the principal heard rumors about Stefan and James's relationship from Richard, ultimately suspending Stefani indefinitely. However, she ended up spending more time with Nicole and enjoying life. Then one night, Nicole announced she would introduce a man to her over dinner. Unexpectedly, it was James. Stefani immediately forbade Nicole from having any contact with him, especially since James had even entered their room and promised he would never let her go. James also wanted to force Stefani into intimacy, but fortunately, Nicole arrived, and James stopped him. One night, Richard came to warn that James wasn't a good man and claimed he wasn't the one who poisoned Stefani. Unfortunately, Stefani didn't believe him and kicked him out. Unfortunately, when Richard returned home, he was confronted and killed by James. Long story short, James contacted Stefani and told her that Nicole was in his hands. If Stefani refused to be with him, Nicole would be killed just like Richard. Stefani immediately went to James's house. There, she found many pictures of herself. Stefani begged Nicole to be released, even promising to fulfill her wishes. When the opportunity arose, Stefani tried to fight back, but was overpowered. Fortunately, James's mother came and helped Stefani, rendering James helpless. James survived, but was eventually committed to a mental hospital and likely looking for a new target. Stefani returned to living a peaceful life with her family, trying to forget everything that had happened. Finally, the film ended.